Long before cities and farms existed, humans lived in a world ruled by giants. Massive creatures walked across the earth, some weighing several tons and towering above early humans. For ancient hunters, survival meant facing animals much stronger and larger than themselves. A single human could never defeat a giant animal alone. Their greatest weapon was not strength, but intelligence. Ancient humans learned that careful planning could overcome incredible size. They studied the animals before they ever attempted a hunt. They learned where animals traveled, where they rested, and how they moved. Every hunt required patience, courage, and perfect timing. The smallest mistake could turn a successful hunt into a dangerous encounter. But humans had something powerful that many giant animals did not have: cooperation. Against the giants of the ancient world, teamwork and intelligence became humanity's greatest survival tools. Ancient humans discovered that their greatest advantage was working together. A single hunter was vulnerable, but a united group could face much larger animals. Successful hunts required every person to understand their role. Some hunters tracked the animal, while others prepared the perfect position for the attack. Communication became one of humanity's most powerful hunting tools. Simple movements and signals allowed hunters to coordinate without frightening their prey. They understood that patience was just as important as courage. The strongest hunters were not always the most successful. The smartest groups were the ones that planned carefully before making a move. Together, humans could surround animals, guide their movements, and create opportunities. Teamwork allowed humans to challenge creatures that seemed impossible to defeat. Against the giants of the ancient world, unity became the weapon that changed human survival forever. Before ancient humans could defeat giant animals, they first had to understand them. Hunters learned that knowledge was more powerful than size or strength. They followed footprints to discover where animals traveled. Every track in the soil revealed a story about the animal ahead. They learned to recognize the signs animals left behind. Ancient humans watched how animals ate, rested, and protected themselves. They discovered that every giant creature had habits they could predict. Migration paths showed hunters where animals would appear during different seasons. The best hunters knew when to wait and when to move. They used the environment around them as part of their strategy. Rivers, cliffs, and narrow paths became natural tools in their hunts. With observation and patience, humans transformed hunting from struggle into a carefully planned mission. Facing giant animals required more than courage. It required better tools. The first weapons were simple, but they changed the way humans hunted forever. Early humans learned that a sharp stone could transform an ordinary stick into a powerful hunting tool. Stone spearheads gave hunters the ability to strike from a safer distance. Fire also helped humans create stronger weapons by hardening wooden spear tips. A stronger spear meant a better chance against powerful animals. Humans did not need claws, sharp teeth, or massive bodies to compete. Their inventions became their natural weapons. Every improvement gave hunters a greater chance of survival. The combination of tools and teamwork allowed humans to challenge animals many times their size. These simple weapons became symbols of human creativity and survival. With sharper tools in their hands, ancient humans were ready to face the giants of their world. Ancient humans knew they could not overpower giant animals with strength alone. Instead, they used their greatest advantage, their minds. They created clever strategies that allowed them to hunt animals much larger than themselves. Natural landscapes became part of their hunting methods. They used rivers, cliffs, and uneven ground to control where animals moved. Some groups created simple traps using pits, branches, and natural barriers. These traps allowed humans to use preparation instead of direct confrontation. A successful hunt depended on timing, patience, and perfect teamwork. Ancient hunters understood that intelligence could defeat size. They studied animal behavior and turned that knowledge into survival. Every successful strategy brought food, protection, and hope to the entire community. Through creativity and planning, ancient humans found a way to challenge the largest animals on Earth. Among all prehistoric giants, few animals captured human imagination like the mighty woolly mammoth. These enormous creatures provided food, materials, and resources for entire communities. But hunting a mammoth was one of the most dangerous challenges humans ever faced. A charging mammoth could crush a hunter in seconds. That is why humans relied on preparation instead of direct strength. Hunters watched mammoths for days, learning their movements and weaknesses. They waited for the perfect moment when teamwork could make the difference. The hunt was not about defeating the animal quickly. It was about working together carefully. Every person had a responsibility during the hunt. Some created distractions while others moved into safer positions. A successful mammoth hunt could provide enough resources to support a community for a long time. The mammoth hunters proved that humans could survive not by being the strongest, but by being the smartest. For ancient humans, the hunt did not end when the animal was defeated. The real challenge was turning one successful hunt into survival for the entire community. Every part of the animal had a purpose. The meat provided food that could support families for many days. The thick hides became clothing, blankets, and protection from harsh weather. The bones became tools, weapons, and materials for everyday life. A single giant animal could change the future of an entire group. Successful hunts brought people together and strengthened their communities. Young hunters learned from the experiences of those who came before them. Every hunt passed down knowledge that helped future generations survive. The hunt was not only about food, it was about cooperation, learning, and survival. Through these incredible challenges, ancient humans built the foundations of human civilization. The story of ancient hunters is the story of human creativity, courage, and survival. Small humans faced some of the largest creatures ever to walk the earth. They survived not because they were the strongest, but because they learned to adapt. Their ability to think, plan, and cooperate changed the future of humanity. Ancient hunting taught humans the power of patience and preparation. The strategies created thousands of years ago influenced how humans solved problems forever. The tools they created became the beginning of human technology. The teamwork they developed helped humans build stronger communities. The intelligence that defeated giant animals became one of humanity's greatest strengths. Every modern invention carries a small piece of that ancient curiosity. The giants of the past are gone, but the lessons from those hunters remain. Ancient humans did not conquer the world with strength alone. They changed it with intelligence.